was like, yes, it is. The bank's telling me that it was sent. Why is she trying to play me? Because she was trying to play Bol because Bol don't got no big contract or whatever the case may be. She was trying to play him like, oh, well, you ain't send the money. Like, like he's broke.
So you guys, I want to bring y'all this video on Bobo and his ex-girlfriend Milan Hernandez, just because we definitely got some things we got to talk about. Now, if you guys do not know, just a few months ago, Milan decided to go on her Instagram live and expose Bobo, claiming that he cheated on her about 7 to 8 times. So you already know we're going to go over this, and let's just talk about what's going on behind the scenes. So we all know Bol is currently 22 years old, and he also is entering his 4th season in the NBA playing with the Orlando Magic. So here's the thing. Now, I know some of y'all seen his stats throughout the preseason. Bol was actually playing okay because throughout 5 games at averages 17 minutes, Bol was putting up 5 points, 6 rebounds, 1 assist, shooting 45 field goal percentage and shooting 20% from the 3-point line. When he was playing for the Denver Nuggets throughout these past 3 years, he couldn't really showcase his skills just because the team was already stacked, definitely with the position he was playing, so he had a lot of competition against him. And on top of that, Bobo was dealing with a foot injury even once he got drafted into the NBA, leaving Oregon. So that's honestly one of the main reasons on why the Denver Nuggets always had him on the side, because they just wanted him to progress his game and just get healthy, honestly. And if you guys do not know anything about the Denver Nuggets basketball program, they like to develop their players. I know you guys remember Michael Porter Jr. when he was coming out of college, dealing with his back surgery and all that stuff. Basically, they let him just develop himself and get healthy once again. And they basically was doing the same thing for Bobo, but they didn't really give him the shine that he deserved, definitely comparing him to Michael Porter Jr. But here's the thing. Back in 2020, when Bol was doing his thing in the bubble, the Denver Nuggets decided to sign him to a new 2-year, $4.2 million contract. So as you can see, they had faith in him. That's why they decided to give him a new contract. But Bol still did not fulfill his contract, and he just wasn't living up to the hype that they expected him to do. But we all know Bol didn't really want to be at Denver. That's why he was playing the way he was playing and actually acting the way he was acting, because he wasn't getting that much playing time, and he just felt like the team didn't really respect him and respect his talent. So I don't blame Bol for feeling the way he was feeling, definitely being at Denver. And now that he's at a new team, playing at Orlando, he got a new start to show the world who he really is. So I'm very excited. Already throughout this preseason, Coach Mosley was playing Bobo. Like I said, he was averaging 17 minutes. So throughout the regular season, hopefully he's going to have more playing time and bring up his numbers and show everybody on what he's about. Now let's talk about what's going on behind the scenes with Bol and his ex-girlfriend Milan Hernandez. So here's the thing. If y'all don't know their background, Bol and Milan first started dating back in April of 2021, and they ended up breaking up in March during this year. But honestly, they got back together back in August, which was 2 months ago, but they ended up falling off again in about a month. When they first started talking, Bol actually did like Milan a lot because she was pulling up to his games all the time when he was playing for the Denver Nuggets. He was posting her on his story and everything to show the world that he got a new girlfriend. And that's one of the main reasons on why I started to make videos on Bol and Milan, because he showed everybody that he got a new girlfriend. Nobody would have even known that he was talking to Milan Hernandez if it wasn't for Bobo showing us. But honestly, here's the thing. There's a reason on why Bol stopped showing Milan Hernandez on his Instagram, and you know, he just stopped posting her in general because there was some stuff going on behind the scenes that nobody knew about when they first started talking. Now, if you guys do not know, there was a rumor that came out that basically Milan was already cheating on Bobo when they first started dating with Stephon Diggs, who is an NFL player. And the reason on why this rumor came out is because Stephon decided to post a picture laying down with Milan Hernandez right when Bol and Milan first started dating. So of course Bobo already knew about that rumor and he heard about it, and most likely he already saw the picture. But here's the thing, he still stayed with Milan because they just started dating, so he wasn't just going to let Stephon mess up everything, as in him just having Milan to himself, even though they was already talking and everything. But Bol, he was like, man, it's my turn anyway, so I might as well just fill out Milan Hernandez and just see how this go. But to remind you guys, it's not like he was going to forget that she was messing with Stephon Diggs behind his back right when they first started talking, because she was already setting the tone on what type of relationship it's going to be. You never know. Bo actually probably was going to be loyal to Milan, but right when he found all that stuff out, he already knew what type of girl she was, so of course he's going to treat her like that. And I honestly feel like he kept that in the back of his head throughout their relationship, because that's why I made that video that was titled Bobo Got Revenge on His Girlfriend Milan, because he already wanted revenge. Now that I think about it, you guys, it's not like he didn't know about this, and that's why he decided to act out throughout the relationship, because like I said, she already set the tone. And on top of that, Bo is an NBA player. He got multiple girls and other women that want him, but him talking to Milan Hernandez, you never know, he probably actually wanted her to be his main girl at first, and that's probably the reason on why he posted her on his Instagram story and everything. Milan is the only girl that he ever showed that he likes, you know what I mean? So he clearly had feelings for her, but right after she did all that stuff throughout the beginning of the relationship, she basically already showed Bo on what she's about. So that's why Bo, he was just playing it cool. He still talked to her, but he was still going to do his thing throughout their relationship. And that's why you see Milan Hernandez, she was all her feelings and everything, because if Bo would have just been a simp and let her do whatever she wants to do and not do his thing, she would be walking over him and everything, you know what I mean? But the reason on why Milan is so much in her feelings, because Bo did not allow it. He still showed her like, yeah, let me go do my thing as well. And that's why she decided to go on Instagram Live and just basically expose him, saying, I value myself too much as a woman to sit around and let a man devalue me. As you can see, she's saying that Bo is devaluing her just because he got other options and stuff like that. But he's an NBA player, he makes millions of dollars, of course he got other options, and she knows that. And that's why we can't even really be upset or have any sympathy for Milan, because she knew what she was getting herself into. She knew that Bobo was a professional athlete, you know what I mean? Any woman that mess with a professional athlete, you know the game, you know that the dude gonna have multiple options and stuff like that. And Milan claimed that Bo cheated on her 7 to 8 times, and it's just like, okay, why would you allow him to cheat on you 7 to 8 times? If he would have cheated on you the first or second time, you should have just walked away. But she kept coming back to Bo because she know that he got that money, and she can't blame nobody but herself, because she could have been cut loose with Bobo, but she kept going back. Every time when she catch him with another girl or whatever, she would still go back to him because he was still giving her money and she was still living a certain lifestyle, even though she already had her own name, she got her own brands and stuff going on. But Bo was clearly helping her out with some stuff, and that's why she kept coming back. Because Milan, like, let's get serious, she was already messing with an NFL player, and I guarantee you guys that Stephon Diggs dude was not the only one. And on top of that, other professional athletes such as Jason Tatum, who's in the NBA as well with Bobo. And if you guys do not know, Jason Tatum was actually in Milan Hernandez DMs, so of course I wouldn't be surprised that she actually messed with Jason Tatum as well. And Jason Tatum makes way more money than Bobo, but the reason on why she was so attached to Bo, because Bo only been in the league for a few years, and his contract, he's right now on a 2-year $4.4 million contract. So just looking at his contract, he's really not getting that much money compared to other NBA players. Even though he is making money, but he's not getting it like that. And Milan, she knows that, because she even made a TikTok video with her and this other girl was just basically trying to finesse Bobo out some money. I think it was like $26,000 or something like that. And it's just funny to me because when she was explaining on the situation in that TikTok video, you could tell that they look at Bo as a bag, you know what I mean, as just an easy come up. He got that money, yeah, help me out with this and that. But Bo was not going for it, because when you just watch the TikTok video, how she was explaining and everything, you can tell Bo is really nonchalant and he know everything that's going on, but he ain't going to really play into all that extra stuff. He's just going to sit back, let them talk, and he's still going to do him. And even back on October the 12th, Milan tweeted out, I am literally the wrong person to fumble. This applies to friendships, romantic relationships, and business relationships. The value I deliver is top tier. Bobo actually was buying Milan a lot of stuff. It's not like he didn't care about her or anything like that. It just they ended up falling off, and he was still doing his thing, but she couldn't handle it. But if you know that he's an NBA player, and on top of that he's buying you gifts and stuff like that, why are you even complaining? I definitely want you guys to leave your comments and opinions below on how y'all feel about this. I thank you guys for watching. Please make sure you like, subscribe, make sure you press the notification button. T Gang, we out.